What's up, everybody? How you doing? Today I want to talk to you about my vacation for the last 4.5 months of the summer of 2017. And some people spend $1,500 and go to Hawaii for a week. I decided to not go to Hawaii, and I decided to grow some watermelons. So that's been my vacation for the last 4.5 months. So just to show you what we've got going on out here in the field, I've got about 2/3 of an acre of watermelons that have been planted. I've got 10 rows, each about 300 feet long, and I planted about 400 plants. And from those 400 plants, I yielded approximately 2,000 watermelons with an approximate total weight of 60,000 pounds. So that's roughly 90,000 pounds an acre of watermelon if I were to have scaled it up. So pretty darn good. So the variety I decided to grow are of the Jubilee variety. I like the crispness, I like the texture, and I like the flavor of Jubilee variety, and I don't think you can find the crispness, texture, and flavor that Jubilees give you in other types of seedless watermelons. Even though the Jubilees, they do have the seeds. It doesn't really bother me much. I think it's a better quality product having a seeded variety than seedless. You just get that better taste and better texture. It's a classic watermelon. So we're going to go walk through the patch today, and we're going to cut the biggest melons that I can find just to give you guys an idea of what I was able to produce. So let's go on a little hike through the patch and we'll pick out some real nice watermelons. Let's go. Now when you look for a ripe watermelon, you got to go down to where that stem of the melon attaches to the stem of the plant. And if that tendril's all dried up, your melon is as ripe as it's going to get, so it's time to pick it. So that's the best indicator to look for, is that dried up tendril right where the melon stem hits the main stem of the plant. See how this tendril's green? Not ripe. If this melon was ripe, this tendril would be brown, just like this little spoon leaf that dried up here. So that is your dead-on telltale sign that a melon is ripe. You come on over to the melon. Yep, see that? There's the vine where it attaches to the melon, and here's that little tendril. That tendril and curlicue is all dried up. What up, earwigs? This thing is ripe. So then you cut it. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a big melon right there. Wow. Now, with Jubilee watermelons, these things need a lot of space. And my biggest plant was about 15 feet in diameter. That's a big plant. So let's weigh some of these up and see how they turn out. Man, it's getting hot out here doing this. I gotta start taking clothes off. Now, out of all the watermelons that you just witnessed me pick, I picked the smallest one right here, and we're gonna weigh it and see how much it weighs, just to give you guys a baseline as to what we're working with here. 39.0. That's pretty nice right there. I mean, considering when you go to Walmart or the supermarket and you get a watermelon that you pick yourself, that's probably a 15-16 pound watermelon at best. I mean, if you get an 18-pound watermelon, that's a very rare event in the supermarket. So to pull off something like this, 39.0, and that's the smallest one out of this pile over here that we're gonna weigh, that's pretty darn good. Okay, out of all the ones that I just picked for you earlier in the video, I picked out the biggest one visually that I could find from this pile. So here we go, we're gonna weigh it. And it's this guy right here. You gotta make sure you lift it properly because this thing is just so heavy. Man, okay. $55.0. Let's do that again. Yep, 55.0. Holy cow. This is a big watermelon. I'm gonna bring the camera over so you guys can see me weigh it live. That way you don't think I'm fooling you. Okay, here we go. There you go, 55.0. Okay, let's take her off the scale here. Get the scale out of the way. And we're gonna cut it open. All right. I think I'm gonna need a little bit longer knife, but we're gonna give it a shot here. So we're gonna start right at the edge, at the end. Man, it's just cracking open. Wow. Wow. Just popping open. Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at that. That's a nice watermelon right there. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna cut open right from the heart in here. And we're gonna take a nice sliver right in the middle. Man. Oh, that is so good. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. I mean, the texture is just so crisp. It's not quite an apple crispness, but it's getting pretty darn close. And the sugar content is so good. It's so high. Mmm. Man, this is a lot of watermelon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it all, but I will tell you this. I'm gonna save the seeds from this one and I'm gonna plant it next year and see what I can get. This is gonna be my prize melon. That's gonna be my stock seed for next year. And we'll see if we can beat a 55-pounder next year. Who knows? I could just sit out here all day and eat this. Even the part of the melon right over here by the rind still has incredible flavor. I mean, that's when you know you got a really good watermelon, when it's really sweet in the heart and that flavor propagates all the way out to the rind. That's hard to do, but when you can do it, it's pretty nice. I mean, this whole melon is fit to eat, and that's pretty darn cool. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. I mean, look at me. I mean, look at that. I mean, let's get a, I'll do it on this one so you can see here. I mean, that's huge. That is huge. It's like 2 feet long and over a foot wide. That's pretty darn neat. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video and a little bit of a tutorial on watermelons, and this is what I was able to do this summer. I produced a 55-pound watermelon, and it's been a fantastic time out here in the patch. And I'm gonna go eat some more watermelon. So until next time, peace.